Have you ever said yes when everything inside you was screaming no? Not because you wanted to, but because you didn't want to disappoint someone, or because you didn't want to feel like a bad person. Yeah. Let's be honest for a second. Some of you are not tired because life is hard. You're tired because you don't know how to say no. Today on Pages and Reflections, we're talking about something that sounds simple, but is actually really hard. Boundaries. I used to think setting boundaries meant I was mean. Same here. Like, if I say no, it means I don't care about you. Exactly. So you just keep saying yes, even when it's draining you. And the crazy part is, people don't even know you're tired. Because why is it that the one day you finally decide to rest, everybody suddenly needs you? Everybody. It's like they had a meeting and said, today we stress her. I remember a time I kept showing up for someone, listening, helping, being there, but I was empty. Did you ever tell them? No. I didn't want them to feel bad, but you were feeling bad. And somehow, that didn't count. I think guilt is the biggest reason we avoid boundaries. Yeah, because the moment you say no, you start overthinking. Like, what if they think I've changed? Or what if they stop liking me? Or worse, what if I'm actually the problem? That one hits though, because you start questioning yourself. Like, am I too harsh? Am I selfish? Meanwhile, you've been overgiving the whole time. Exactly. I think some of us sacrifice, so when we try to protect ourselves, it feels wrong. Yeah. Like choosing yourself feels like betraying someone else. Let me say something that might sound uncomfortable. You are allowed to say no. Debbie, people don't say that enough. You are allowed to disappoint people. You are allowed to say no and let someone not like it. You know what's funny though? What? The same people you're afraid to say no to, and they say no to you without thinking twice. Without blinking. No explanation, no guilt, I can't make it. And you're there writing a full paragraph apology. But what if boundaries are not rejection? What if they're actually protection? Not pushing people away, just not abandoning yourself anymore. Wait, say that again. Which part? You're abandoning yourself. That one hit. Because every time you ignore your limits, you're telling yourself your needs don't matter. And that builds resentment. Exactly. You start getting irritated, not because people are bad, but because you're exhausted. And they don't even know why. I think healthy people respect boundaries. And unhealthy ones fight them. That's a hard truth. So what does setting a boundary actually look like in real life? Honestly, it's not always dramatic. Yeah, sometimes it's just saying, I can't do that today. Or, I need some time to rest. Or even, that made me uncomfortable. And the key thing is you don't over-explain. That part is hard, very hard, because you want them to understand. At some point, you have to ask yourself, am I being kind to people or am I afraid of losing them? Wow. Because those are not the same thing. If you're enjoying Pages and Reflections, don't forget to subscribe on YouTube, follow us on Facebook, and like and comment your thoughts. We'd love to hear from you. Not everyone who is used to your access is entitled to your availability. Access is not entitlement. Debbie, I think some people are just tired of feeling like they're too much, when in reality, they've just been giving too much. And maybe it's time to choose yourself without apologizing for it. If you're listening right now and you've been feeling guilty for choosing yourself, you're not a bad person for having limits. You're not selfish for protecting your peace. And you're not wrong for saying no. Even God rested, not because he was tired, but to show us that rest is allowed. So maybe setting boundaries aside isn't pushing people away. It's making space for a healthier you. Thank you for watching Pages and Reflections. Your support means the world to me. I hope you enjoyed the episode. See you next time.